Hello, best friend, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having the most incredible day. This is the first time that you're watching my channel. My name is Sebastian, and I welcome you all with open arms. Best friend, this video is a little bit different. I had to give you guys a update. I saw my father for the first time yesterday in almost 13 years. So let's talk about it. I've seen you guys leaving so many beautiful comments, sending me so much strength, so much love, so much support, and I'm so grateful, best friend. So let's talk about it. So my father and I, we have never really been close. He left when I was 2 months, and growing up, I really didn't hear a lot from him. I didn't hear a lot for birthdays or Christmas. There were times where the few times we did speak, I didn't feel very supported. He expressed that he was not agreeing with my sexuality, and I will never forget when I did tell him. I guess he got very upset. My mom got on the phone and basically cursed him out. My mother was mother and father, and she did one hell of a job, so much that, I didn't really need a father. I feel in my heart that I have had a lot of anger and a lot of sadness and a lot of confusion over the years, I have to say. I stand with my mom 1000%. I don't need any explanation at the age that I am. There was a couple of things that happened when I last saw him that I've talked about on my channel, and I'm choosing not to repeat those right now because I don't want my headspace to go back there. I think on the phone for the last 13 years, we've probably spoken on the phone, maybe hearing his voice probably like 4 times. I'll tell you, I never missed anything with my mom, right? I never needed anything else. I've always felt very full, if you will, full of love, full of support, full of joy, full of a wonderful leader to give me a prime example of what a good parent is and a great human being is, which is my mother. And so I didn't really miss him. And as I got older, I understood that my sexuality was my thing. It's nobody's business. And I stopped hating, if you will, because don't think I've ever really hated, but I stopped caring, basically. And it's not till this about almost 2 years ago now, my little baby stepbrother, because my father remarried and had 4 other children, and I've gotten a little closer to my brothers and sisters. Every time we come to Colombia, I see them, and we have formed a beautiful connection and a beautiful relationship, still getting to know one another and everything. Now, when we lost my stepbrother, he passed very young, and that kind of shifted in my mind. It shifted. And the past 2 years since he passed, I've been feeling a lot different about my father. And I have somewhat let go and forgiven the past. I've had questions in my head, how come you didn't fight harder or call me or wish me a happy birthday or a Merry Christmas or help financially or anything like that, because he never did. And for me, I feel that the past is in the past. And when my step baby brother passed, I just, something shifted in me, that though the past was important, it just didn't matter anymore. And And I knew that I wanted to see my father again. I knew that I wanted to see or give myself the opportunity for a relationship. And when we decided to come to Colombia to see my husband's family, my family, and my mom, and then decide to see my father, I decided to basically, call him up and say, hey, you know what? Let's see each other. And we spoke on the phone on April, my birthday. He called me and we spoke. It was in the middle of my party. I was already drunk. And I think we got a lot off our chests, both of us. I think that we spoke a lot of things that needed to be said. And that's why I said in my mind, like, coming here, I don't need any type of explanation or any type of, going to the past. I want to go and move forward. So seeing him last night, I was very nervous. I had so many butterflies, so much anxiety, but at the same time, standing tall for who I am and who I've become, and being proud of how I was raised, and being proud of my life. And we walked in the restaurant. We went with my husband's grandmother and aunt, my husband, and my brother and my sister, and and then it was his wife, my stepmother, which I love. And I just seeing him, hugging him, my heart was beating so fast. I saw a different type of man. I saw sadness in his eyes, because he lost his son, 2 years ago, my stepbrother. I saw a vulnerability in him that I've never seen before. I saw him nervous, but it was nice, we talked, we had dinner. Since we were a big group, it felt a little easier in the beginning. I was a little closed off, but we just spoke, kind of filter conversation, asking me what I do, asking me, because we don't really know anything about one another. So it was very, very curious to see how our connection was. And I would just kind of peep him from, the corner of my eye, and he was just staring at me. And that made me so uncomfortable, but at the same time, it felt weird. Like, it felt okay. At the end, we had to go meet some of mine and my husband's friends, because today's my husband's birthday. So he invited, like a pre-dinner last night. But it felt like my dad did not want to let me go, and we took some pictures. He gave me a very big hug. I think he could feel my heart beating. And we are going to see each other again on Sunday and have this sort of like road trip or something. I went in there with an open heart. I went in there firm of who I know, for who I am. I went in there being proud of the way I was raised by such a incredible mother, my aunt, my grandmother. I was raised by very strong women who raised me to be who I am. And I'm not perfect, but I consider myself a good person. Now the J-Lo fans are going to be like, you are not a good person. You are horrible. You're going to burn in hell. Shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm not talking to you about it. Okay. Bye, girl. But anyways, I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful. I'm open to seeing where this goes. He's turning 63. He's turning 63 the day we returned to Los Angeles. I did not even know when his birthday was, so I did not do that on purpose. But best friend, that is me meeting my father. So it was a moment I'll never forget. I will forever be grateful for it, and I'm not sure what's to come, but my heart and my mind is open because I know who I am, and nobody's opinions about me is going to change that or is going to affect me. So I'm so grateful that you guys even wanted to hear about it. I love sharing my life with you guys. It is very, very scary to do so because, of course, there is still a lot of people out there who obviously don't like me and will use this maybe against me. I even saw a comment saying your dad left you because you were gay. So, you know, there's a chance, you know, but at the same time, I really don't care. What I care about is you beautiful souls. So thank you so much. I love you all. And I will see you guys in my next video. And just thank you so much for even caring. It makes my life so complete. And I told my father about you guys and he loved it. So I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.